racing, of course, is to win, but probably one of the secondary ones is to keep your car clean out there. And Paul and David Aroots, they've been having a little bit of trouble as of lately. 28 car, they lost an engine a couple weeks ago, and last time out, the A2 had a big wreck. So they both got fast cars tonight. They want to win, but more importantly, they want to keep it clean tonight.
Well, there's Connor Sullivan's final thoughts. Ladies, remember, between the SK Light and the late model feature event down at the Pink Fire Truck, our commemorative Ladies Night Out photo with the color pink. Coming up, double greens in the air from Cameron Robinson, and out in front, Paul LaRue wastes no time at all as he sets the pace, and the Supreme Industries car battle is already for second now.
And Jesse Hines on the inside is trying to smoke bomb his way underneath Ryan Clement. David Aroots moving up at car number 28 as he climbs underneath the 04 of Saunders, but the leader by a good margin, Paul LaRue.
So the green is still out as car number 87 now set stranded at the bottom of the racetrack, and it looks like we are going to yellow. The reason for the caution is the number 87 car of Serdell, R.J. Serdell, that spun to the bottom and apparently cannot get it fired back up. So tonight, Paul has had no luck at all. He's been very, very strong in recent weeks, running right up front, but mechanical woes have taken him out of the competition. Hopefully that's all going to change here tonight with the luck of his sponsors from Supreme Industries being present for tonight's program.
You know, to echo the comments that were made by Connor Sullivan, Paul LaRue said before the race he can't even think about winning a race because first he's going to have to finish one of these, and that has not been his strength so far this season. So what is that old cliche, Ben? In order to finish first you must finish. Well, the second half of the equation is something that Paul LaRue is going to try to deal with tonight.
Let's see what's going to happen. We're about ready to get him fired back up. Cam Robinson looks him over, snap of the green. Jesse Hines picking up a little momentum. And it'll be Jesse Hines to take over the lead from Paul LaRue. Down the back straightaway, they're doubled up for third. Here comes David LaRue working his magic in the outside lane.
Well, Brian Clement doing a good job, however, in car number 59, and car goes around Austin Bassett, car number 64. So a former winner is in serious difficulty in the middle of turns 3 and 4.
And with him, I believe, it is the current point leader, Provost, with car number 88 involved in that mix-up match.
So I didn't know there was so much history in that family. Tonight we find out. Ed was here. I remember in the All-American Sportsman Division, I think the two most distinguished alumni in that division who competed there and then had great careers. One is competing this weekend in New Hampshire, Mike Stefanik, and the other champion in that division, Jerry Markey.
That is so true.
And they had great careers, and it all started in that All-American division. Maybe it didn't last that long, but they had some great champions.
They sure did. Right now, getting back to championship style, we're looking to get things fired back up. 2 of the 22 up on the board as they come to the stripe. And again, Jesse Hines very strongly takes back the lead. Paul LaRue still in the comfort zone in second. Here comes the Saunders brothers as they move down underneath Clements. The 04 of Albert Saunders is up to the 3rd spot as David Aroots challenges for position number 4.
And Aroots looks quick as he tries to whisk his way underneath that 59 of Clement, and he is going to make it happen. Now it's Norm Sears' turn in car number 71. He tries to make the same cannonball move against Ryan Clement.
Off the turn, they come back to the line, and now Sears picks up yet another position. Also coming to the front is the 9 car of Andrew Hayes that started in the 9th spot. Bid is for second. Albert Saunders challenging Paul LaRue for the runner-up position. Back to the stripe they come. Aroots still holds on for second.
And a little deeper in the field, we're watching Dwayne Provost with a move on Justin Wren. And he got 2 guys in a space of about 200 feet. So Dwayne Provost, keep an eye on him. He is currently 8th, but he is moving very
championship, every car he passes represents at least 2 points. So he has got to get back into this after being involved in a mix-up with Austin Bissett early in the event. Change for second. It is the 04 of Albert Saunders taking over the runner-up spot. David Arute moves to the inside of Paul Arute, and now David Arute is on the podium in third.
A big lead being erected by Jesse Hines. But maybe the fastest bullet in the arsenal is Dwayne Provost, car number 28, as he tries to move up behind the 4 of Cliff Saunders. And here he comes, roller coastering his way underneath the 4 car. And Dwayne Provost definitely in a hurry. That is a battle for 7th place.
There's no question he is a man possessed. Now we've got a bid for the lead. Car number 04, Albert Saunders, starting in the 6th spot. The American sleeve-bearing car moves to the inside. Hines tries to guard the spot, brings it down. Side-by-side racing. As they come to the stripe, it is Saunders to take control of the lead. Albert Saunders, the American sleeve-bearing car, is now your brand new leader.
But holding on to his shirt tail in 2nd place is Jesse Hines. Not very far away is David Arute, car number 28. And Norm Sear has a great shot in car number 28. Remember, Andrew Hayes in car number 1. He could be in a position to take over the point lane. But look who is moving up. Dwayne Provost attacking both Hayes and Sears.
No question about it. Dwayne Provost has passed more cars than anyone else. And while he's passing, so is it David Arute. Arute moves down underneath Jesse Hines. David Arute is up to 2nd. Albert Saunders still the leader. Arute closing up the gap in the runner-up spot. Provost has passed every car after an early spin to move into the top 5. He's got 4 more cars if he's hoping to take down the victory here. Here comes Andrew Hayes, Matt, with a bid for the 3rd spot down underneath Hines.
He makes a power move underneath the 24, and he executes it. Now look at Provost trying to make the same maneuver. Dwayne Provost is now in 4th place.
Provost isn't about to stop. He is like Superman coming to the front of the field. He is now into position number 4. Sears is up to 5. 12, make it less than 10. 13 laps now up on the big board.
And the plot thickens as the 04 of Albert Saunders, trying for his 4th win of his career, holding off the 28 of David Arute. Now remember, David Arute's car usually gets stronger in the final laps, and he will have 2 extra laps tonight with which to work that could be to his benefit.
14 laps of 22. Again, Albert Saunders, leader of the pack. The American sleeve-bearing car starting in the 6th position. 28 of David Arute started 4th, up to 2nd. Then it's the 9 of Andrew Hayes starting back in the 9th spot. Good run for him. And then the point leader, car number 88, Dwayne Provost, from an early spin, has come to the top 4, but 4 isn't good enough for him. He's trying to move on to the podium, and he has less than 7 laps to do it. 3.5 miles.
And it's Norm Sear in 5th, Jesse Hines in 6th. Cliff Saunders in 7th goes up high. Trouble with that number 4 car, and Austin Bissett is able to blow by him underneath.
The margin between 1st and 2nd is still about the same distance. Who's the fastest car on the racetrack? Andrew Hayes, car number 9, your 3rd place car, and he's showing that as he closes up the gap on David Arute in a bid for 2nd. Hayes' quick lap, 22.286. 22.286.
And that is pretty quick as he tries to barnstorm his way underneath that 22.8 car of David Arute. So Albert Saunders, is he getting nervous? Serdell is on the lawn here on the front straightaway. He is able to get that car all the way to the safety road, so we stay under grade. And staying in the lead is Albert Saunders. This is going to be a test of nerves and a test of willpower because Arute and Hayes are moving up quickly.
Less than 4 laps in this event. Saunders has been almost unchallenged, but that's all but over with now. Here comes David Arute, reeling him in, and it's Hayes setting in the 3rd spot. muscles his way to the inside, takes over the runner-up spot from David Aru. His car suddenly became evil. Provost moves third onto the podium. Aru has to settle back in for the fourth spot. Final time through turns 3 and 4. Albert Saunders looking for the victory. American sleeve bearing will take down the win in the limited late model division. Good run for Andrew Hayes to finish in second. Wayne Provost, the comeback kid, for third. David Arup to finish in the fourth spot, and Norm Sears to round out the top.
He puts on the Napa cap. Take a sip of water here. All right, here he comes. He climbs out of the 04 car. Win number 1 on the season for Albert Saunders. Now, so close a couple of times this season, starting up front, but how does it feel to finally get the monkey off your back?
It feels really good. I think I had the car to win last week, wreck ball leading, which was kind of a messed up deal, but hey, that's racing, so definitely got that for this night. Barry did put a great setup in the car tonight. All of his adjustments were spot on. The car was really good. We've been gaining on it, and finally got it tonight. I think those restarts really helped me because I had to start on the outside, and those restarts were able to get me to the bottom. Then I was able to I pushed really hard those first few laps to try to get to the lead, and then I just maintained that and drove away from the field. So it was a really good race. I got to thank American Sleep Bearing, Ron Davis, Johnson Memorial Medical Center, PA Museo, Plugging Green, Jesse Reynolds, between everyone on the team. This is definitely a team effort, and I can't thank those guys enough.
All right, that's the word here at Napa Victory Lane. Albert Saunders' first win of the season in the limited lane models. As we'll move down the podium to our second place finisher, Andrew Hayes. Talk about your night out there.
First 2 practices, the car was horrible. We had no idea what was going on. Last week, the car was amazing. The 2 practices in the heat, it was still junk. We managed to throw a couple things at it. We got it to work for us right this time. In the second 2 Fridays in a row, we're happy about that.
Who would you like to thank for your podium run tonight?
I got to thank Newton Community College. They're a huge help. My dad, my uncle Bob, Toll Protection Security Systems, my stepdad, all my family for being here tonight, my mom, Local 3059, Sidegrama, everyone who helps out the car. It's a big help. Thanks.
Okay, that's the story from our second place finisher, Andrew